What's up, people? So the jobs numbers just came out, and I just got done doing a video talking about how sometimes I make videos and then I rewatch them and those videos never get posted. This is going along the same lines as the narcissistic, self-important douchebag that most of you think that I am. And that's okay. I mean, you have to be a little self-important if you want to spew and talk and think that you're helping people. I guess that's part of narcissism and self-importance, but at the same time, how much I hate myself. You understand the rage that's going on behind my eyes right here? I still got stuff that I gotta get over from 1997. Let it go. Let it go. I still got stuff that I got 100 more walls to hit with my fists. I gotta go to the doctor at least 10 more times to explain to him why my finger is bent out of its socket. I don't know if you could see this, but I've cracked my finger. I've hit things so hard that I've just taken the tops of my fingers and they've fallen off the bottoms of my fingers. Have to get them, put them back in. Gotta wear the splint. I punch things. I got holes all around my house. My wife every once wants to know, how come I bought this new picture? And then she's like, oh, you put a hole in the wall, didn't you again, you idiot? I got these doors. I put holes in stuff. I can't help myself. That's why I explained barking it out. But again, I just did a video. Alright, and then something happened. I started watching the market as I was shorting gold, and I thought maybe we wouldn't have an explosion of this magnitude going into the weekend. But I also was talking about how sometimes the easiest trade, sometimes you don't do it because you're convinced that it can't be that easy. If something's that easy or something that is too good to be true, normally it's not true. But with the Netflix news, and they're losing that contract, and Netflix is a real popular stock, I just assumed that the NASDAQ futures were going to have to gap down today. So, did a very tiny trade, and of course it would have been a magnificent trade at this point. Covered the futures before the jobs number came out, and then the jobs number came out and we started tanking. So, you didn't want to see me start sobbing right here on camera. But there's so many things that we need to address, and how the new website's going to work, and what you've witnessed in that chat room that I've sent you to. You got to remember, those guys in those chat rooms have been together for so long, and it's like a hazing that you have to go through. It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be me talking, and there's not going to be any hiding behind anybody could punch in a bunch of numbers and say that's the trade they did. You don't know if that's a real account, a fake account, a doctored document. You don't know what they're doing. But when I'm going to be talking all day, you're going to hear my entries, you're going to hear my attitudes, you're going to hear what we're doing. And then it's all about whether or not you want to participate, and how big you want to be, and how confident you are that every trade that I do continues to go the other way. Now it's funny because, I met some new guys, and I had our first Little League meeting, and we're going to have to, we're pulling back what we do on the YouTube videos, because it's going to be only for you guys that are real members of the Hit the Bid family. Now, what does that mean? You're not going to know until we launch this new channel, and we're right there. So, again, if you really are looking to get involved, you just email me and then I will call you. We've been talking to a lot of people on the phone. You guys know who you are. If you ever need any help, my line is always going to be open. I take calls on my personal line. I call you from my house. Anything I can do to help, to basically be the guy in your corner. Be the guy that's going to tell you how it is, because I've been doing this for 15 years. I've seen and met every guy in this industry, and I know basically what the bottom line is, so we could cut through all the noise. So basically, just remember, I'm here to help, okay? And all the people that have doubted me in the past, all I need for you guys that have been here from day one is, when I send the doubters to you, please rehash what you've seen over the last 3 or 4 years. Because when I hang out in the chat room with these 20 or so guys, they're not even fazed by what I do now. Like, I was shorting the Qs. I had 10,000 Qs short of 55.55, saying this market's probably going to go negative. So I covered it for a 5-cent profit and then another 15-cent profit. So it was a good intraday trade. But I was like, here comes the follow-through. And there's one guy, he always notices, he's like, wow, it's doing exactly what you said it was going to do. Why didn't you hold on to that position? I said, because this is what I do. And he's always there. He's always there recognizing everything that happens. And all I could do is say, come to the chat room, ask these guys what they witness every day, because it doesn't even faze them. It doesn't even make a dent in their psyche anymore. It's like, yo, of course it's gone down 7 more points after you got out. That's what happens. They don't even. I swear to God, it's like we're living in this quagmire, this vacuum. It's crazy, and you have to decipher what goes on. But when the site is up and running, it's just going to be a straight up back and forth all day. We'll take some breaks. We'll have some fun during the day, but the information is going to be so back and forth. You're going to have a chance to talk. We'll be like a classroom. I'll pick on you guys. You could talk. You could chime in. We'll take callers from the outside world. You'll see. You'll see. And you get a free t-shirt. All right, so basically, we got to go look at Yoku's clothes. I got to go dig through the emails. Now, if you watch the video, I said, listen, if I can't get 50 applicants to this contest, I'm going to be calling it null and void. But you know what? Whoever came close, I'll just get your address. I'll send you a t-shirt or something. Maybe I'll give you a McGuire rookie card. Or I'll give you a Don Mattingly 1987 Topps card. Something like that. I'll give you something. All right? We're going to have contests all over. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be... Anything in my house is probably going to be yours eventually. You guys, I don't know. What can I give you? I don't know. You want a... I'll give you this, I don't know. My fancy headband. It's when I go out. It's when I go out playing basketball with the homes. You know, I get all serious and shit. No, but there's going to be so much going on, and it's going to happen right around the corner. All right, be good, guys, because I'm short gold and not feeling good about it right now. So, see ya.
I would much prefer Crow.